you're having a nice day. So today I'm here to do my February 2014 wrap-up, that is the books I have read this month. I have read a total of 7 books, and that is a nice quantity for me, so I am proud of myself. I read Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I read it in Spanish, but I did a book talk in English. I absolutely loved this book. It is so well written. I love the characters so much. I love the love story. I love the plot, and this was a really nice book. I also read Just One Year by Gail Forman. This is the book to Just One Year, which is one of my favorite books ever. No, sorry, the first book is Just One Day. This is Just One Year, the second book. Yeah. So I really liked this book. The book 1 left me so heartbroken. I loved the book so much, and I needed to know what happened next. So I think this is a great follow-up book. I really recommend this mini series of 2 books. You have to read this. It is so nice, so beautiful. The love story is amazing. I read Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, finally. I saw a lot of people talking about this book here in BookTube. I liked it, but I think it isn't worth all that hype. I know a lot of you love it, and that's totally fine. We all have different likes. However, this book isn't one of my favorites, although it's very original, very different, and it is something different to read. You don't feel like you have read anything like this before. I read Legend by Mary Lou. I read this book in 1 day and 3 hours, I think. Oh my god, this book is so addictive. The story is so good. The plot, this is like a dystopian book. I also did a book talk on this one because it is amazing. It is one of my favorite books ever. I don't usually like dystopian action books, but I really enjoyed this one, and I can't wait to read the second one. So I really recommend that you read Legend because you will not regret it. I read Unspoken by Sarah Rees Brennan. My best friend lent me this book because she said it's so good and I had to read it. I have to say, I did enjoy it. I kept turning pages and I laughed because it has a very good sense of humor. However, I didn't like this book a lot. I didn't find it fascinating or anything like that. I think the plot is quite weak. The paranormal story, I didn't think it's that good. But I would not recommend this book you have to read it. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It was nice to read. Finally, the last 2 books I have read are in Spanish, but I can't talk about them anyway. Well, this one is with my Kindle. I read it with my Kindle. My Kindle is in black and white, so the cover looks black and white. This book is written by a Spanish author, so I'm afraid it isn't translated to English yet. I think it's called, translated it's called Reaper's Game, as in Jack the Ripper. My philosophy teacher loves to read, and my maths teacher also, so we have a little mini reading club with a couple of friends and the teachers, and we choose a book and we read it at the same time, and we comment in classes hey, where are you on? Oh, have you read this part? And it's so nice. I love those teachers. They are the best teachers ever, and I really like reading books with them at the same time. We chose this book. It is a crime mystery book, and it was really nice. It is about guys who form a club called Reaper's Game, and they try to solve some crimes that are connected. And yeah, I really enjoyed this book. Finally, the last book I read in February is Dorian Gray's Portrait by Oscar Wilde. Now, this is a classic, and I have to say it's one of my favorite books ever. You can't imagine how much I enjoyed this book. I love all the quotes, I love the story, I love the symbolism, the analysis, all the hidden meaning of the novel. I really enjoyed this book. It's one of my favorite books ever, I swear. I couldn't stop underlining some quotes and copying them in my copybooks because I don't know, this book, I feel really identified with the main character. Dorian Gray is the main character who sells his soul to the devil, so he has a portrait of himself, and he doesn't grow old, and the portrait grows old instead. So he keeps young and beautiful, and the portrait is the one who gets old. It is a reflection of his soul, that portrait. And I think this book is so good. The main character, Dorian, he's so fascinating. He's so into pleasure, money. He's a person who has lost his way in life, and I usually I like classics, but I find them a little bit like boring to read because of all the descriptions. The story tends to go quite slow, but with this book none of that happened. I loved it. I read it really quickly. I read it 2 times because I don't know, I just love it so much, and I really recommend you this book. It is a nice book to read because it's a classic, and you know, you can talk with people about this book and they will think, oh, she's so smart, she has read this book. And also I'm sure you will enjoy it. So yeah, please read this. So this is the end of my video. Those are all the books I have read in February. Now it is a new month and I'm going to read more books. I know I'm going to read A Legend by Veronica Roth finally. I know I'm going to start book 1 in the Percy Jackson books. I know I'm going to read Hunger, the second book to Gone, and I don't know what more books I'm going to read. Also, I know in February I haven't uploaded any video apart from book talks. I'm so sorry. I'm going to try to upload in March like different videos, like I don't know, any tag or some favorites video, something different to book talks. So yeah, I hope you liked this video. Yeah, I will see you in another one. I hope you continue to have a nice day or night or morning or whatever. And yeah, I love you all. Bye!